So we're on here, this Toyota. This is a connector for a RAV4 Toyota, and this is that Notorious clip that likes to break. And I am hoping that they got it connected on there correctly, and because they have the bumper cover on and I cannot get to it to test it. Let's see. So that is what I'm looking at. Come on, I got my gloves on and I can't go back to, there we go. So they have the bumper on. I can't get to the clip to tug on it to give it a tug test. I can see that that liquid line was damaged and bent. See that bend there in the middle? Let's see if I could get to it. If I could see, let you guys see it. You see right there. Okay, you see that bend? That bend right there where my light is brightest does not belong there. Right there. It's all kind of funky looking. They had to straighten it out by hand. Now I was looking at this, and then what caught my eye was this has a little curve going up. This is supposed to come straight. It's not supposed to have this little up curve to it. So I know this got bashed backwards. Things are distorted, and now there's a bow in it right there. So I know what the original brand new one looks like. So they had to, I guess whatever damage they had here, when he took this off, it got bent up a little bit and he reformed it by hand, and I could see that. So we're just gonna hope that that doesn't leak. Howdy. And I'm gonna throw some nitrogen in there right now and put 200 psi, 175, 200 psi of nitrogen, see if I can blow that line out of there if he has it improperly put in. But that's all I can do. When they have them together before I come out here, there's no way for me to physical give them a tug test and accurately, visually give them an okay. Because unfortunately, a lot of these bodymen, it's their first time, especially when they're getting a lot of new guys into industries, because a lot of guys retired or just quit this industry altogether. There's a lot of guys with too little experience and don't know. And those clips have been blowing out. And this has 550 grams. So we're almost $300 in refrigerant. If that line blows out, I charge them a second time plus labor. And that's the cost of education, of not knowing what you're supposed to be doing. All right, I'm gonna get back to this one. And I just put it under a quick vacuum. And I could tell that the system is very dry. It went right down, I mean, within like 5 minutes, I'm down to 99 microns. And so I also have a suspicion that this new condenser on here, the old one, was probably not punctured, and they released the refrigerant out into the atmosphere. And the reason I say that too is this cap was cranked down really damn ass tight, and this is a brand new 2022 vehicle, and it should not have been that tight. That means usually what the body men will do is they'll untake one and they'll depress it and release the refrigerant to the air. And I'm suspecting, and then they put a brand new condenser on here with a brand new receiver dryer that has the desiccant material in it. And so it was a clean dry system, brand new when it came in. Release the refrigerant, slap on a condenser, not exposed to the atmosphere, and that is usually an indicator of how nice, clean, and dry it is. You know what I'm gonna do is come back on the next video. I'm gonna turn on the data logging, and we're gonna look and see if this refrigerant decay or this refrigerant vacuum is a nice straight line or is it a bumpy line. And I'll show you the difference between using a micron meter of a clean, dry system and a system that's contaminated with moisture. And I think yesterday or the day before, I released a video where there was one under vacuum and it was all spiky. It looked like a sound wave out of a speaker. And this one I'm suspect is going to be a flat line, indicating that it's clean, dry, tight system. So next video, we'll show that when I turn on the JobLink software to data graph. All right, guys.